Hey, what's going on? It's Isaac from Walkman Comics, and welcome back to another comic review. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I really miss it. They're really fun to make, and I've said that in every single one of these, pretty much. So yeah, I should probably stop, but I don't know, it's still fun. But anyway, today I'm gonna be reviewing Volume 1 of The Unbelievable Gwenpool. I really enjoyed this, actually. I just picked this up because I've heard that it's apparently really cool, and yeah, that was right. It is really cool, and yeah, basically this volume is called Believe It. That's a really cool name for this volume. I don't know. I just kind of like that name. It's really cool. And yeah, this volume is awesome. Normally what they do in comics, like I've seen this loads of times, they put all the cool stuff in one volume, in the first volume, so you sort of get hooked on the series and go to the next one. I don't know if that's what they're doing with this, or the entire series is just really cool. It's probably that the entire series is just really cool. Maybe that's what they want you to think. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, if they are trying to get me hooked on the series, it's working, because it's really cool. I would say pick up Volume 1. I don't know about Volume 2 right now. Wouldn't risk it being really bad, but whatever. It's probably not going to be really bad, but yeah, I'll get into that. But yeah. By the way, this volume isn't actually an origin story. We have had way too many origin stories in the past, and yeah, we've had enough of that. We don't need any more origin stories, and this one isn't one of them, so yeah, that's really cool. And Christian Hastings, he's the writer. I don't really know much about him, or like much about his other work, but yeah, he did a really good job on this. This is really cool, and the artist is Danilo Beyruth. There's a bunch of other people who worked on this, but yeah, they're the main ones. And yeah, something about the art that I want to talk about. There's two art styles in this volume that I've seen. One of them looks not that good. One of them looks really ugly, and there's this other one that looks more like a cartoon and isn't trying to be too realistic, and it looks awesome. And it's really good because they didn't use the ugly one that much. I don't know, I just don't really like that art style, but yeah, the other one's good. And yeah, in this volume she teams up with like all these different heroes, or like doesn't really team up with them, but like meets them. Like there's like Howard the Duck is in it, Black Cat is in it. Who else is there? Let's see. I'm flicking through it right now. There's this issue in it, the holiday special, where it has like her teaming up with a bunch of well-known heroes, I guess. There's she teams up with Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Who else? On the cover of it, it has She-Hulk on there. But yeah, it's like just like a Christmas party basically, with a bunch of other Marvel heroes. It's really cool. I don't know, there's just something nice about that. I'm probably gonna reread this at Christmas, just like what's the other one? Deadpool World's Greatest, because that has a bit of Christmas in it. But yeah, I don't know, there's something nice and warm and comfy about Christmas. I don't know, but yeah. In the future, I hope she teams up with Black Panther. I don't know, that's just a thought that I had, because I don't know, I've just been really liking Black Panther, like the comics and everything, since the movie came out, because the movie was awesome. Anyway, I should stay on topic. So yeah. Another thing throughout the volume is there's this little thing where it says, where like someone says something and there's a little footnote to what it's noticed to. Like, I think Howard the Duck says something, and there's this little footnote that says, "See Howard the Duck number 1," or the other Howard the Duck number 1. And it has like this weird picture. But yeah, that's just there. I think it's actually Gwen saying it like as a narration, which is kind of cool. there's this other one where like she makes a joke about it. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but it says like see volume 1 of this, or sorry, see issue 1 of this, and it's just like, hey, it's me, Gwen. Yeah, that's just kidding. Like, I think the comic is sort of making fun of itself. And yeah, there's also this really cool panel where you get to see Gwen's bedroom, and like she has a poster of Miles Morales and Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel and like a bunch of guns. I think that's really cool. I don't know. Yeah, there's something really cool about that. And yeah, here's a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear about spoilers, bye bye. See you later. Because yeah, it's a someone dies spoiler. Basically, what happens is basically she stops these people from robbing a bank, and there's this guy that gets arrested. His name's Cecil. Don't know how to pronounce it. Cecil. Basically, he's a hacker, and what happens is earlier on in the volume, Gwen killed this guy that was attacking a Hydra ship, and yeah, he has this he has MODOK's symbol on his jacket. Yeah, and she kills him, and then what happens is MODOK confronts her and is just like, oh, you killed my best mercenary, my best merc. Now you have to be my best merc, basically. And then she sort of makes a bit of a joke about it, and then MODOK just goes and kills Cecil right there. And like, for some reason, I don't know why, like it's only his skull that remains. Like, he basically just vaporizes him with his little crystal thing. But yeah, what happens is, yeah, it's just his skull left. And I guess his soul remained in the skull, cause like later on there's this neat reference. It's like at the end of the volume. It's actually a Pokemon reference. Like she chucks the skull and it's just like, Cecil, I choose you, and then he just appears out of the skull as a ghost. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know, cause yeah, it was actually really sad when Cecil died, cause like he was actually starting to be a friend, and then like yeah, then he died. It was a bit sad, but yeah, and another thing is this comic is a lot like Deadpool in the sense that you don't really need to start off from any point to be able to enjoy it. Like, you don't need to start from the start, because yeah, the whole thing is just really all over the place, and yeah, I really like that. And going into this, there are a few people that said that it's gonna be a lot like Deadpool, because Deadpool, Gwenpool, and her suit looks a lot like Deadpool's suit, but yeah, it actually is not a lot like Deadpool, you know. Like, the type of humor in this is not like Deadpool at all, you know. But yeah, there's a guy called Batroc in this. He's basically the Marvel villain, you know, the French thief guy. And yeah, I should explain this story a bit more. So yeah, Gwen teams up with she has to work with MODOK, and she teams up with a bunch of people to go and track down and kill this guy in France. And yeah, they hijack this police car, and then Thor shows up, like Jane Foster Thor, not Odin's son Thor. Yeah, she shows up to try and stop them, and then like they get into this massive fight, and then like while she's fighting Batroc, Gwen just yells out, Jane! Cause like, yeah, she knows who Jane is. And yeah, and then she's just like, what did you say? And then she's just like, no, I said sprain, because I sprained my leg or something. And yeah, that's pretty funny. Because yeah, Gwen is actually, I don't know if I've already said this, she's basically, if you don't know, like a comic book fan in real life, and like got transported to the comic book world. I don't know, there's something really cool about that. Like, there's something nice about that we can read as fans of Marvel, I guess. And yeah, there's something cool about that. But I guess, like, in another sense, it also makes all the characters feel a little bit meaningless, and like Gwen is like the only sort of actual real person. I don't know, there's just, but I guess like it's still fun in the sense of us sort of experiencing what it's like to meet those characters actually face to face. I don't know, but yeah, she actually tells Batroc that like that's actually a comic book world and it's not real. And then she tells him that he's like created to be a French stereotype, and he gets really mad at her. And yeah, that's a pretty funny scene. And yeah, there's actually this sort of, I guess, mini identity crisis that she goes through, sort of wondering if she's a hero or a villain. And that's kind of cool because it's different to Deadpool, who sort of accepts that he's not a hero and he's just like, whatever, I kill people for fun, or like I kill people for money. You know, it's different to that. It's what Gwenpool does. And yeah, I would actually absolutely recommend this to anyone who really likes Marvel or really likes comics or really likes anything. It's just really cool. And yeah, it's loads of fun, I guess. And yeah, in this MODOK looks a lot like, well, he doesn't look like anything. He has a mohawk and he looks a bit weird. I don't know. It's just a bit strange what they did with that. But I don't know. I like the new design change. Like, it makes the old one look boring. But yeah, I'm just looking through my notes right now to see if I missed anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, overall I would probably rate this about an 8.8 out of 10. That seems about right. Because yeah, it's just overall an awesome book. Yeah, I would recommend this, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, look out for more of these in the future, because I'm probably gonna do loads more of these because of how fun they are. I think we're just gonna become the people who get known for doing comic reviews. I don't know, I guess, probably because I've done so many of them, I'm kind of responsible for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing more that I have to talk about. And yeah, like, all of these comic reviews have gone on for a long time because I've been like rambling on for ages about them. And I wanted this one to be a bit shorter, but yeah, that's actually really difficult. I don't know why. It's just, yeah, it's kind of tough. But anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you in the next episode.